Woody, check it out and check it out, because as if this goddamn moist beef wasn't over already. But Nicki Minaj, right? She says, yo, I don't want to get involved. I will not get involved. I want this shit to be over. I don't give a fuck. Okay. Now, she says, and she did this in a New York Times interview. She says, man, listen, Drake is a label mate. Meek Mill is her boyfriend. And she doesn't want to be involved at all. Now, I'll read the exact quote, because when asked by the interviewer, she says, yo, I ain't getting involved. They're men, grown-ass men, okay? It's between them. Now, the interviewer said, so how do you feel about the whole thing? She says, listen, man, I hate it. It doesn't make me feel good. You don't ever want to choose sides between people you love. It's ridiculous. I just want it to be over with. Now, the reason why I love Nicki Minaj, I really love Nicki Minaj, because she's a woman, and an independent woman at that, even though she tells her fans that independent woman means you need to leech off men. But she's somebody who's made her career off being herself, even if it's exploiting her like sexual attributes or her ass or tits, or whatever the case is. She's done what she's done in music, and she's very successful, right? However, everybody could tell, man, Nicki Minaj is fake as fuck, okay? Like, you could tell from even some comments she makes on Twitter, like even criticizing the people that got nominated for VMA, and then when people actually called her out, like, yo, are you sneak dissing us? She said, no, I'm talking about race. She switches the conversation. She does that time and time again. You could see it blatantly, right? Now, the problem I have with this, because she's acting like, and she's playing the political game correctly. I mean, she's definitely in the middle. I'm cool with Drake. I'm cool with Meek. But if you guys remember what really happened the night that the beef kicked off between Meek and Drake, Nicki was beefing. Then Meek jumped in, and basically it was a whole couple thing. So Nicki was going at Taylor Swift, Meek Mill was going at Drake. However, Taylor Swift and Miley Cyrus, they don't want no sauce. Meek Mill thought he was dealing with a bitch-ass nigga, and that's how he found out that Drake actually had that charged up in back-to-back, okay? So I kind of already see what Nicki Minaj is doing. Pretty much, she's giving an alley-oop to herself, man. Like, later, if Meek Mill career don't bounce back, man, if that shit keeps going down, she's gonna drop that nigga like she never even met him, okay? I could tell that already. Nicki Minaj is all about herself, and I'm not saying that's a wrong thing to do, but she definitely gives off an impression like, oh my God, I care about everyone. Nah, fuck out of here. Okay, if Drake was getting ripped on and torn down, she'd say the same thing, and in the end, she'd be like, okay, now I'm the hottest artist in Young Money. Okay, it is what it is, and that's the reason why I didn't expect her to do anything. But for Meek Mill, I know it gotta be fucked up for him, because he's like, damn, can I get a motherfucking retweet? Can I get something? Can I get even applause? Because you got to imagine, they were on tour. They were doing these after parties. And I'm trying to paint the picture. They had the Pink Print tour. Is that your girl tour, your world tour, whatever the case is? They do after parties to these things. So they go to the club. You know, for the time they were on tour, Drake back to back is playing at every goddamn club. So unless these DJs are purposely not playing Drake's this song while Meek Mill's in the club, Nicki Minaj definitely notices that, okay? And Nicki Minaj ain't saying nothing or trying to give Meek Mill no type of hype, okay? Get a comment, what you guys like, definitely subscribe, but Nicki Minaj is completely over this beef, as she should be. I mean, I think we're all over it too. It's been over. The victor has been crowned, and Meek Mill has been left to pick up the scraps. It's your boy, the Akademiks. Get a comment, what you guys like, definitely subscribe. I'm out.